Welcome back to Building Together. I'm Colin.
I'm Julia.
And we are joined by our analytical sidekick,
Kiara.
That's right, and we have a great review coming up for you. It is the Harry Potter and Hermione Granger Buildable Minifigs. We got this in our biggest Lego haul ever, and when we went to the Lego store, I was looking for a Lego set, as was Kiara, and Kiara picked out this one. So Kiara, I really want to know, what stood out to you about this set when you picked it out?
Because they're brick-built giant things, like Kingsley.
So the brick-built minifigs, and you like that just like you like the Jurassic Park T-Rex Rampage set, which has
Ow!
the T-Rex in it, which she is affectionately named Kingsley.
What?
You see, you got your finger caught there in your rating bricks. Hope your finger's okay. Kiara really enjoyed the brick-built component to this, similar to the T-Rex Rampage set that she was madly in love with and obsessed over. And she got that and named the dinosaur Kingsley. So as we review it, I'm kind of curious, after you've built some of it, what are your thoughts about it now?
It's big.
The heads come off.
Actually, their arms and legs and torso come off too, and their arms come out of their hands, and their hands come off.
So it's very similar to an actual minifig.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you can sit them down, you can stand them up, you can take their heads off. You can, for minifigs like Harry, whose head, can turn in all different directions, which is kind of fun.
And creepy at the same time.
Creepy at the same time. What are some of your thoughts, having seen these completed?
When I saw the set first come out, I wasn't interested in it at all.
Neither were Daddy.
Yeah, Colin wasn't particularly interested in it either. To me, it was just giant minifigures, and I didn't really care about that. But after seeing it being built and actually seeing the final product, I'm a lot more impressed with it. I really like how the legs move, just like a minifigs do. The legs move easily, smoothly, yet they're stiff enough to stay in place. Another thing I really like about them is the hair. The hair is really nicely sculpted. I've tried to build a few animals that have a lot of different curves and angles and things, and it's hard to do, partly because you're trying to find pieces. You don't always have all the pieces you need to do that. But these ones are done really nicely, sculpted into ways that make them look like realistic hair, so I really liked that part too.
They're also made by Lego designers, and they have access to all the pieces that are currently being made.
Yeah, they get to include all the pieces that would work well for them.
And that's one thing that really jumped out to me in building these. Sometimes I've bought sets that felt like an afterthought. They maybe had some extra pieces, or a type of piece they just wanted to use, and they did that. Maybe it was, we need a $10 or a $20 set for this theme, and that's what they were focused on. In this one, the thought behind everything was clear from the beginning. You start by building the torsos, and the angles that they use for the torsos are brilliant. The way that they put the internal side, the internal part together to enable the arms to stick on and be posable. The way that you connect even the legs is incredibly creative, making them workable and yet on in a sturdy fashion so that you can pose the minifig. Julia mentioned the hair. I thought that was extremely well done. They really look like the actual minifigs, and the cloak for Harry was a really nice addition. I think it might be one of the, if not the biggest cloth piece ever released by Lego.
Yeah, I'm a little torn in how I feel about that. Normally, I don't like giant Lego pieces. When you have large Lego pieces, I feel like it takes away from the essence of Lego. You're not building things to make bigger things. But I kind of really like this cloak. It just seems really cool, and it fits him really nicely.
And it's soft?
It is soft.
Yeah. The set also impressively has 0 stickers. So the faces that you see, as well as the torsos are printed pieces, which you can check out our Instagram. I put a couple pictures of these on there. It's really weird to just see the piece by itself when you're building. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. It really is strange to see it, but it works. And the detailing, even around the bottom of the torsos, you can see with the gold and dark red stripes, looks fantastic. The set comes with these 2 minifigures, also comes with a wand for each of them. And Kiara, you noticed, because you built the wands for our speed build videos, by the way, you can check those out on our channel. What's going on inside?
It includes some cores inside because this is like unicorn hair, and then Harry's wand. I'm just gonna take it off because it's a pain to get the whole built down. And this one has phoenix feather. It's red.
The attention to detail is present for every part of the set. So Kiara, if you had one criticism on set, what would it be?
This will part a lot.
It's fragile.
Autumn has a lot of problems with Harry losing his head.
Autumn is rough on a lot of things, including this buildable Harry, and the head keeps popping off. I keep thinking of the French Revolution. So would you have any criticisms to add to what Kiara talked about?
Kind of going along with that, I think the playability on these is a little bit limited. There's only so much you can do with them. A lot of the Lego sets have these little clever play features, which you can't really do with just people. So I think that is kind of an issue with them, especially since they do fall apart. I know both Kiara and Autumn were playing with these, and they would have loved to have all the characters of Harry Potter so that they could act out the different scenes with all the different characters. But I think that might actually get frustrating if they kept falling apart.
We might accidentally switch up a lot of heads.
My criticism would be that it comes with 2 Gryffindors. And I know that Harry and Hermione are probably the 2 most popular characters, the ones that everybody would want.
That's probably why they chose them.
And it's probably why they included them. And let's be honest, they probably should have ended up together at the end of the story, but that's a diversion. But I would have loved to have seen one Gryffindor and maybe a Ravenclaw or a Slytherin or a Hufflepuff, something, because you're building 2 Gryffindors. There's not a ton of variation. The differences that they did put in were that the arms are different colors, and Hermione has the gray pants. Harry's are all black. That's it, other than of course their heads. To have an additional house included.
Their wands are different too.
The wands are different, but those aren't the focal points of the set. To have another house represented would, I think, have been a better approach than just having 2 Gryffindors. That said, I understand exactly why they included Harry and Hermione. And Hermione, for the record, is the best character.
Obviously.
Are you in agreement with that one?
She likes to read.
Yeah. We are now ready for our ratings. Kiara's eagerly anticipating hearing what we are going to give it. So we're going to start with Julia.
I'm going to give it an 8. I was really impressed with the set, and I think they're going to make really cool displays. We want to put them on our tables and just have them out. I think they're going to look really neat. But I thought they had a limited playability, and to be honest, I'm just not completely a fan of this sort of a build. I do like structures and the really cool architectural details, which you can't do with people. So I'm giving it an 8.
I am also giving it an 8, which is significantly higher than I thought I was going to give it when I first saw it. Kiara sold me on this one. I was thinking like a 5 or a 6, especially when I saw the first images. Building them, great techniques, incredible thought put into it. The drawbacks, as we've discussed, fragile and limited house selections. 8 out of 10. Kiara.
I'm giving it
An 8!
That's just a coincidence.
All right, why an 8?
Same reasons.
Same reasons. There you go.
So that averages out to an 8.
Well,
That was an
yeah.
easy average.
That was. I can do that math in my head.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for watching this review video. We've had a blast building, playing with, and reviewing the Summer 2021 Harry Potter sets. If you want to check out the speed builds that we've put on our channel, go ahead and do that. Also, watch some of the other reviews and get our input on these sets maybe before you go out and buy one of them yourselves. Like this video, subscribe to our channel for more content like this, ring the bell for notifications, and always remember,
Keep building together.